Hey, um, the Bible says that we are made overcomers by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony. And I overcome my past every day, and I'm hoping that maybe my words, my story can help you or a loved one to overcome yours. My name is Ashley. I'm 34. I'm from Georgia. I came to Alabama after 15 years of drug addiction to come to a program, Beauty for Ashes. I am a member at Nances Creek Worship Center, and I'll just start at the beginning. Okay, I had a beautiful childhood. My family was really close. My mom and I was raised in church. I've been singing for Jesus since I was a little girl. I've always known that I had a calling on my life, but life happened, and when I was 15, my parents split up, and it wrecked my life. Everything that I thought that I knew, I didn't know, and I started drinking and partying with friends, and one thing led to another, and before you know it, I'm in full-blown addiction. And that's when, like, I just started off just having fun. But then when you're out of your mind like that all the time, you start doing awful things. And then you start doing the drugs to numb the pain of the things that you're doing to yourself. So, I had a son when I was 20. I had him when I was 21. And, wait, no, I was 22. He was born a few days after my birthday. And I was his mom. I've always been his mom. I was a good mom until he was about 4 or 5, and my addictions have always been in stages. Like, it was alcohol for a little while, and it was pills for a little while, and then it was meth for too long. But when he was like 4 or 5, it started to get out of control. I was in a really bad relationship. And when that relationship was coming to a close is when things got really bad. And I kind of just disappeared. I hit the streets. My rap sheet is a mile long. I've been to prison. I have been locked up 10, 11, 12, something like that times. I have been held hostage. I have been really beat up. I have been in fear of my life. I've been shot. I had charges for selling drugs. I sold my time. And there is something to be said about sexual immorality. It put me in a place, like a deep, dark pit that I didn't see the way out. I thought that my life was over. So fast forward a few years in my addiction and in this darkness for like 6 or 7 years. And then my son's dad, we weren't together. We were just good friends, and he died. And after that, it was like my mind, I lost my mind. I was seeing things, and I thought the aliens were coming after me. And this also comes from like doing shady things in the streets and being scared of the repercussions of that. Like, I was just always scared. There was like 4 or 5 months where I was just literally hiding the whole time. And I was in Atlanta, and I called my dad, or my mom and my dad. I called my mom, and I told her, I was like, look, if you would just come and get me. I told her that I was so scared and that I was tired. And she sent my daddy after me, and he came and he picked me up, and he just held my hand the whole way home. And I had warrants, so when I got home, my mama My mama fed me. And then the police walked in. And I tried to get up and run because that's what I do. I always run. And, but I couldn't get away. And I'm so grateful. I went to jail. And I told my parents, I said, look, I'll go to rehab, but don't send me to a faith-based rehab. I knew what God was going to require of me, and I just didn't feel like I was up for it, like I was worthy enough for it. So, but of course, they sent me to a faith-based rehab here in Alabama, and they sent me to Nance's Creek, and it changed my life. I was here for 2 days before I hit my knees and I surrendered it all to God, and I just said, God, if you will just help me feel okay again, then I'm going to do everything that I can that you ask of me. And so I had to tell you about all the dirt so that you could truly know how good it is now. Like, I'm sitting in my house. My room is a little messy, but I've never had a house. And I work as a counselor at the rehab that I graduated from. Like, I have a steady job. I have so many wonderful, wonderful friends. My relationship with my family has been completely restored. And that's by God's grace. Because I have been awful to them, and but they forgave me, and now I can walk around with, like, people trust me, and I can walk around with my head held high because of God, because of what He's done for me in my heart and in my mind. And I just want you to know that if He can do it for me, He can do it for you. Thank you.